Working to learn when former President Donald Trump and 18 others will appear for a Fulton County courtroom.
They all have to turn themselves in by noon on August 25th to face charges for their roles in allegedly trying to overturn election results here in Georgia. So just before 11 o'clock last night, we got that 98-page indictment listing off 41 charges. Donald Trump charged with 13 of those. Others indicted include some big names like former New York Mayor Rudy Giuliani, President Trump's chief of staff Mark Meadows, and several Trump attorneys and at least 6 Georgia Republicans.
Can't remember the last time there was an 11:30 or midnight press conference. The DA detailed the charges that do include racketeering. She'll try to prove that there was this big web of people and actions making up a criminal enterprise. Jerry Carnes is live for us at the Fulton County Courthouse with more. So Jerry, the first name on the charge sheet is Donald J. Trump. He faces the most charges here and he will have to come to Fulton County.
That's right, Cheryl. Good morning. Here is the 98-page indictment with the name Donald J. Trump at the very top. The Fulton County grand jury found there is enough evidence to pursue charges accusing the former president and others with taking part in a criminal conspiracy to overturn the 2020 vote here in Georgia and in other states. District Attorney Fani Willis wants to try all 19 people in this indictment at the same time, and she wants to do it in the next 6 months.
Arrest warrants have been issued for former President Donald Trump, now the most high-profile criminal defendant in Fulton County history. A 98-page indictment accuses him of knowingly spreading lies in an effort to return to the White House.
Rather than abide by Georgia's legal process for election challenges, the defendants engaged in a criminal racketeering enterprise to overturn Georgia's presidential election.
The indictment charges Trump and 18 of his supporters with taking part in a plan that constituted a criminal organization that, among other things, they spread false statements, filed false documents, influenced witnesses, and took part in acts involving theft and perjury. The indictment specifically points to Donald Trump's speeches and social media posts after the election, including one speech where he, quote, falsely declared victory and falsely claimed voter fraud. There's the former president's phone call to Governor Brian Kemp, where he urged the governor to call a special session of the legislature. The indictment points to a lawsuit filed by Trump and his supporters that falsely claimed thousands of people voted illegally in Georgia because they were dead, underage, or not registered.
It is now the duty of my office to prove these charges in the indictment beyond a reasonable doubt at trial.
District Attorney Fani Willis presented the criminal grand jury with evidence that Trump and his allies spread falsehoods about the 2020 vote in 6 other states.
Many occurred in Georgia, and some occurred in other jurisdictions and are included because the grand jury believes they were part of the illegal effort.
Former President Donald Trump, now facing his 4th criminal indictment, has until next Friday to turn himself in to authorities in Fulton County.
And the district attorney points out that all of the defendants are innocent until proven guilty. Because this is a racketeering case, it allows Fani Willis to present evidence in acts outside of the state of Georgia and even outside of Fulton County and even outside of the state of Georgia. Back to you.
Jerry, in so many ways, this is really a starting point. All the security, road closures, changes in court schedules that have got us to this point are just a fraction of what we're going to see moving forward.
Indeed, the road here in front of the Fulton County Courthouse is still closed at a security measure, and of course it will be even more intense when Donald Trump comes here to turn himself in. Authorities say he will be treated like any other defendant. That will include fingerprints and a mugshot.